So first thing Sarah is going to be doing is called the world's greatest stretch, because it is literally the world's greatest stretch. So Sarah's going into a lunge position. She's reaching on the inside of that knee. She's coming back to stretch that hamstring with the toe up, and then she's doing a windmill towards that knee. She power presses back and then starts over with the other side. So we'll have her do it both sides, and then we'll talk through it again. Good, power back. So she goes into that lunge position, knee stays around that toe. She goes on the inside, back to stretch that hamstring, windmill, and back. So this is, we're essentially kind of warming everything up. Those glutes, those quads. She's stretching that low back. She's adding the rotation in, and then she's adding that power aspect back. And so she'll do it one more time. Oh, no balance there. And then inside, hamstring, rotation for her back, and then press back. Excellent, good job. Okay, next one, we are doing walking Romanian deadlifts. So Romanian deadlifts is specifically for the hamstrings and the glutes. So this is nice and gentle. We're going on a single leg for that balance. And you notice how she has a nice little bend in the knee. She's not overly forcing that. Her back is staying nice and straight, and she's just gently reaching down. We don't expect you to go past the knee. If you can, that's great. But if not, it's perfectly okay. All right, she's just warming up those hamstrings. Good. Okay, next one, we are doing lateral lunges. So lateral is side to side. Good. So again, knock it out of her way here. She's just lunging side to side. Her knee is not collapsing inwards, which is what I'm looking for. Her legs are staying nice and straight, and she's pressing off that heel. All right. She's hinging well from the hips, so she's not having a lot of bow in that low back, which is also what I'm looking for. This is a great glute and quad activating warm up. Good. All right, next one, we are doing a lunge with a rotation. Okay, so she's gonna face the wall there or face me. So she's coming into that lunge position, adding a little bit of that core rotation for that low back as well. And again, we're just watching for that. Again, I'm not too concerned with a knee over toe as long as there's no discomfort. What I am watching for is that knee collapsing inwards, so I want to make sure it's nice and straight. Good, you notice how her knee is also hovering above that ground. If you can't do that, that's fine. You can drop your knee to the ground as well. Good, last one. Gentle rotations, not forcing it. Okay, next one we're going to do high kicks. Good, nice and gentle high kicks here. Sarah is flexible, so she's able to touch her toes to her hands. If you can't, that's perfectly okay. We're stretching those hamstrings right now, warming up those hip flexors as well, and those glutes. All right, there's also a little single leg balance involvement there. You'll see a lot of sprinters and runners do this before they perform as well. Excellent. Okay. Next one, we're going to be doing walking knee to chest. So she's going to be taking small steps. She's stretching those glutes. Good. She's also adding a little bit of balance for those intrinsic muscles and those little external muscles around her ankle. All right. She's bringing that knee gently into her chest. She's not overly forcing it. She's also standing up nice and tall. Good. Last one. Well done. Okay. Next one is going to be a walking ankle pull. This one is specifically for our quads. So you notice how she's nice and gentle as she pulls that ankle in. Her back is staying nice and straight, and she's hinging well. So she's bringing her bottom back like someone's pulling her. She's not bowing from that low back, which is what I'm looking for. Again, with the single leg balance. How are we doing, Sarah?
Good.
Good, she's killing it. Right, a little bend in the knee is perfectly okay. Last one, looks good. Okay, next one we are going to do bear crawl or bear touches. So essentially we're stuck in that bear crawl position on our toes. She's bringing her, shifting her weight forward, opposite hand, opposite foot. Notice how she has a nice flat back here, bend in the legs or the knees. Strong back, she's not collapsing forward. If this is hard on your wrists, you can also try this on your knees as well. Good, let's do one more. Okay, good job. Now Sarah is going to transition to some walking quick high knees. So we're activating those quick fast twitch muscles here. Again, get those glutes nice and warmed up. Nice and easy. She's adding the arms in for some upper extremity warm up as well. Good, she's standing nice and tall, activating that glute on the opposite leg as well. So, all right, next one. We're doing some jumping jacks or jumping jills, whatever you want to call them.
Jumping jills.
Pretty straightforward here. You can widen that stance, you can narrow that stance, you can bend the elbows, you can do arms forward. There's a lot of things to do here. This is just great to get our heart warmed up, the blood flowing. She has nice soft landings. You hear that she's not stampeding, which is great. All right, and then we're just winding down 2 more here. We're doing the Michael Phelps swimmer stretch. So she's kind of shaking her arms around. She's stretching that chest. She's opening that chest up. She's opening her back up. She's warming up those shoulders. If you ever watch the Olympic swimming, you'll see all these guys do this and they slap when they do it. It's pretty intense. You just see their lats on the side ripple. Good, and we're just gonna finish off with some neck rolls. So nice, gentle stretch for our neck, the SCM, those intrinsic neck muscles. Good, anterior and posterior. We're stopping short of full extension back here, and then we're coming back down. You can go as slow and easy as you'd like. Good, this should be a nice relaxing move before we get started. All right, you ready to rock and roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it.